Shalom, I'm giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem, El Shai, Bashem, Kakudash, Shalom to the 144,000 rest of the elect out there. Shalom to y'all. And I didn't know I was going to do a video on this, but I was just got finished watching a video that was put up by Elder Monagan, which was a video. The video that he did was based upon a video that I did. He explains it in the beginning of the video. And after that, I went to my notifications, and then this video had popped up, put up by GMS Vegas Sit Downs 144K, and the title of the video is IUIC have to answer these hell questions if the spirit is working with them. Yeah, because we are, defenders, as Paul said, set in the defense of the gospel. Now the word defense means answer. The word apologia, like Vocab Malone, they call themselves, or he calls himself an apologist. It just means a defender. Because when the Apostle Paul makes that statement, that he's defending in defense of the gospel, the word there is apologia. Where you get the word apologize. Apologia. Somebody does, like mothers have a son that's wild and crazy, and he's in court because he did this and that. And here you got the mother saying, no, that's not my boy. My boy wouldn't do all that. So she's being an apologist for her son. No, that's not him. That don't sound like him. It was somebody else. It was his friends. It wasn't him. And most black women do that. They're apologists for their sons and their daughters. Because their black mothers are demons. That's a that's a video right there. That's a topic right there. All black mothers are demons. Anyway, so I'm watching this video, short video. I'm 6 minutes in, and then I come across, I'll let you hear it, and I was gonna do a video on it, and then he brings out what I was gonna bring out. So now I'm forced to do a video on it, which is in Revelation 18. So this is 6 minutes and 40 seconds in of a little bit more than 23-minute video. So listen.
Chapter. And you fornicating with America. And you got, your merchant men, getting rich off of trade with America. That means that you got the MOT to the B. Because he say he's going to call both small nations and great nations, rich nations and poor nations. So he said that originally that this pertains to nations, right?
That's what he said. Amen to that. That's what he said. He said it's talking about big nations and small nations, great nations and poor nations, free nations and bond nations, and corporations. But then when you read the 17th verse of that same chapter, Revelation 13:17, it says, "As any man." So he had to change it. Now he changed it to the mark is sin in all of its form, whether it be political or religious. How do you sin politically? Vote for the wrong candidate? See, he just makes it up and he switches it up and he wings it. And that's why we jumped on him for this hell thing, which is clearly off. So listen up.
So if those that takes the MOT to the B, they're gonna be burned with fire and brimstone, they're gonna be tormented, then explain how these nations are gonna be standing afar off and actually witnessing. According to Nate, if he still teaches this, and if he doesn't teach this anymore, then that shows you the ambivalence of
Yeah, because in Revelation 18, the word torment is there. And I'm going to prove that. prove all things, and hold fast to that which is good. Originally, I was going to entitle this video, if I didn't say it already, 5 scriptures on the word torment. So this is what I wanted. So Revelation 18, we know that that whole chapter is dedicated to, or it goes into detail about how Babylon the Great is going to be utterly burned with fire. So now, if he's saying torment, see, we know it's hell, the lake of fire is torment, brimstone and fire, and brimstone and torment. Torment is talking about hell. You're going to be burned in hell. That's torment. So are these other nations going to stick around and watch people burn in hell? It says, Revelation 18:7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. It's talking about Babylon the Great. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. 10th verse, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. So you guys say in IUIC that torment is hell. You're in that spiritual hell underground, in the spirit burning forever and ever. So that would mean the nations are going to just stick around forever and ever, witnessing your torment, standing afar off for the fear of a torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon. And they're not going to say that. Nobody's going to say, they're not going to, oh, there's, millions of them, alas, alas, for that great city Babylon, and with English accents. That's not going to happen. What they're going to do is they're going to be talking about, that's going to be breaking news all around the world. Like the World Trade Center is going down, building 1 and building 2. The whole world was talking about that. The whole world, the whole planet was talking about that. If you had a TV set, if you had cable, if you had an AM radio, if you was in your car, you had the radio on, it was breaking news around the whole planet. So they were talking about it. So when Babylon is set on fire by these missiles, like I said, people are not going to look like, like zombies, and they're going to say, alas, alas, that great city Babylon. You hear the echoes, that the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Let's say it again. Alas, alas. You're going to have songs about it. Alas, alas, that great city Babylon. No, that means that's going to be the news. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody's going to have their eyes glued to their TVs. Some nations are going to be close enough where they can actually see the smoke. Other nations on the other side of the world, they're not going to see the smoke, but they're going to see the smoke on TV. And then there's going to be other breaking news. We're going to come down in spaceships, UFOs, and we're going to arrest everybody. It says, we're going to say, stick 'em up, it's a hold up. That's old school. The old school stick up kids. It says, stick 'em up, it's a hold up. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment. The torment is not talking about hell. Saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon. They're going to be talking about, wow, your different newscasters. They're going to talk about the history of America. They're going to talk about George Washington. They're going to talk about the 13 original colonies. They're going to talk about whatever the president is. If it's Trump, he'll either be destroyed, or if he's high enough on that totem pole, that Illuminati totem pole, which I don't think he is. He's a middle guy. He's middle management. Presidents in the United States is middle management. Back during the time of the Little Rascals said, you'll never be president. That was like the highest office you can. If you're American, you become the president, you done made it. Well, ain't nobody want to be no goddamn president. president is just middle management to the super elite. So let me read that again. Standing afar off for the fear of a torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city. They're going to talk about the military might. They're going to talk about, and the whole world's going to know that the initial missiles, ICBMs that were shot in this place was Russia. And then Russia's going to think, Russia and China don't think they're running shit, and we're going to come down and kick all their asses. We're going to kick the Chinese man ass. We're going to kick the Russians man ass. We're going to kick the Italians asses. We're going to kick the French asses. We're going to kick all the NATO nation asses. We're going to kick all the EU nations asses. We're going to kick the Hamites ass. We're going to kick the Arab man's ass. We're kicking Japanese ass. We're going to kick ass. And it's beautiful, man. It's close. It's that close. It's countdown to months. The mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Does that mean it took an hour? It took an hour for the angels to pick up America, throw it in the key. Like, no. That's all parabolic talk. These were all visions that John saw. And he probably did see the angel pick up Babylon and cast it in, but it represents America being utterly destroyed. Missiles are not going to be necessarily shot on the NATO nations or Vatican City. But when Babylon the Great goes down, the whole system's going to go down because they're going to be in fear. And especially when they see us. When we're going to come down looking like Thanos on their asses with spiritual power. It says, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, military might, great because of their riches, the great melting pot, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. The torment is talking about the fire they're going to see from afar off. What is your who pulled you to the side, Bishop Nate? You sounded more and more like the so-called God-sent comforter. We knew when he was teaching this shit, we said, "Oh, this nigga sold out. Oh, this nigga really sold out." Especially when they started calling themselves the apostolic succession. Nobody looked it up. I took it upon myself to look up the word apostolic succession. It's a Roman Catholic term. What's the other one? I forgot what it was. An Apostle Orion Blabber gave me it. The apostolic succession is religion, religious power. Then you have the governmental power. Damn, I forgot it again. Help me out. Anyway, it says 15 verse, the merchants of these things, the sellers and the people that sold, became rich off of Babylon the Great, because Babylon the Great, the people of Babylon the Great, the citizens have became great consumers. That's why the whole credit card thing, years ago, was hard as hell to get a credit card. Everybody can get a credit card. You can be on welfare and get a credit card, because you know what? If you don't pay your bill, it's insured any damn way. Which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of a torment. So if you're saying that torment, if you're saying that, what is it, Revelation 19, Revelation 20, if you're saying that torment is actually hell engulfed in flames, do you mean to tell me these nations are going to be alive watching them burn in flames from a distance? No. This is talking about when the missiles hit, for the fear of a torment, weeping and wailing. And who's going to be weeping and wailing? The people that are hit with these missiles, the people set on fire. Revelation 9 and 5. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months, and their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man. You mean to tell me when you go to hell, you're going to be burning, engulfed in flames, and scorpions are going to be biting you? No. This is talking about World War I. Revelation 14:11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. Torment also means toil. Who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. And we know the mark is the charagma, not sin in all of its forms. And you're going to have to explain that to your people. You're going to have to explain that to your people. You're sounding more and more like a Roman Catholic. Anyway, you watch the rest of this video, but this is what prompted me to do the video, because he actually went into Revelation 18 about the standing afar off, fear of torment. So, torment is not talking about some eternal hell. It's talking about Babylon the Great being set on fire by the missiles and the lasers from the chariots. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next one. Shalom.